Get ready for the ultimate chicken quesadilla, crispy, cheesy and lightning fast. This is the only recipe you'll need. Hey there, Chef Serj in the house, and welcome to my kitchen where it's all about real, delicious food that fits into busy lives. Now, I'm not a professional chef, just a passionate home cook that loves sharing my favorite recipes here. And today we are diving straight into a super speedy solution for those hungry moments. A delicious quesadilla. It's gonna be quick, cheesy and fully customizable to your family taste. Can we conquer this within 15 minutes? Let's find out. For 2 epic chicken quesadillas, we are using 2 tortillas, half an onion, 1 sweet pepper, an avocado and some cooked chicken. But the beauty of quesadillas? You can totally customize beans, beef or just veggies, whatever you love. Oh, and this chicken, marinated to perfection, I'll share that easy go-to recipe in my next video, so don't forget to subscribe. Now for a highly recommended sidekick, homemade guac, I've got a couple of small tomatoes, 2 avocados, a jalapeno, some cilantro and lemon. And of course, the star of the show, lots of cheese. Because come on, it's a quesadilla. Time starts now. Alright, first things first, pan in the heat. I'm using uncooked tortillas, so a little avocado oil or your preferred oil goes in, and then a quick minute per side until they are lightly golden. Moving fast here, even with my little guy trying to join the show. While my tortilla gets that perfect crisp, I'm already on the veggies. Of course, gotta sharpen the knife first, the sharp knife makes all the difference. For our 2 quesadillas, about 1/3 of an onion, finely diced, is perfect. Into the preheated pan it goes with a little oil, let this onion start to soften and get some color. Flip the tortilla to get that beautiful artisan crisp on the other side. Almost 4 minutes in. While those onions are doing their thing, no time to waste. Let's get this bell pepper chopped into small pieces and add it right into the pan with the onions. We want a nice tender crisp on this. Time to add our protein. I've got this pre-cooked chicken. Seriously, this marinade is a game changer. You can find the link to the recipe video in the description below. Add your chicken to the onion and pepper mix. At this point you can totally add any spices you like, but my chicken is already packed with flavor and we got some amazing guacamole coming up. Speaking of guacamole, let's get smashing. A little bit of onion, maybe a quarter of small one, is all you need. Onion is totally optional. By the way, check on your tortilla once it's golden and ready, set it aside. Then finally chop your jalapeno. The amount is totally up to you and how much heat you can handle. Since I'm making this for my kids, I'm just adding a touch for flavor, not too much spice. By the way, while you're whipping your guac, keep an eye on those veggies in the pan. We are just looking for them to soften slightly, but if you prefer a crunchier bite, that's perfectly fine too. Time to finish our guac. A squeeze of lemon juice to taste, it brightens everything up. Now slice up some avocado for our quesadilla and then scoop out the rest for the guac. Now if guac isn't your thing, that's totally fine, but I highly recommend adding some sliced avocado directly into your quesadilla. It adds this amazing smooth silky texture and punch of healthy fats that our body love. Next, finally chop that vibrant cilantro for an amazing fresh flavor. A pinch of salt to taste and then mix it all together. That's a bowl of pure deliciousness right there. Alright, that's assembly time. Lay down that perfectly cooked tortilla. First a generous layer of cheese, then our delicious veggies and chicken and those creamy avocado slices. Fold it in half, press it down gently. Now you have room for your second quesadilla. Repeat all those amazing steps: cheese, veggies, chicken, avocado, until both are ready for the close-up. Oh boy, just over a minute left. Can we make it? This is getting intense. Feel free to add just a touch more oil to get that extra crispy golden crust. Remember, crunchy outside, cheesy inside. 12 seconds to go.
12 seconds?
Flipping now.
12 seconds?
12 seconds.
Dun dun dun!
Okay, time is out, but the quesadilla is really ready, so I'm gonna just cut it. Even though we went just a tiny bit over, considering we prepping homemade guacamole alongside our quesadillas, I'd say we count this as a win. No matter what I'm cooking, I always like to take a moment for plating. Food just tastes better when it looks good, right? A guac on the side, and I also love to add some sour cream and salsa. You could even serve it with rice and beans, endless options here. And here it is. A beautiful quesadilla. And now for the real test. What do you think, Adelia?
Yummy.
Yummy, do you like it? This little guy is a huge fan of guac, so let's see what he thinks.
Do you like it?
I'm so glad they approved. Another delicious, family-friendly meal done in a flash. Alright folks, that's a wrap on the quesadilla, quick and simple. Try this quesadilla recipe at home and let me know in the comments how long you took. Did you beat me on time? Did your kids eat faster than you made it? And please subscribe to this channel not to miss this video about chicken marinade, because it will take this quesadilla to the next level. I'll see you in the next one.